Yeah, here's another ice painting. This one has got more people in front of it because it's a more interesting painting. I think it's one of the great things to come to the museum and actually see people in front of the paintings, you know, responding to them. That's also a camp. If you can't read it. Okay, hold on. Now this has got a lot of activity in it. There's a man up there hanging out the window over there. You got all kinds of ravens and birds. This woman and this family here with tracks in the snow. This guy with some type of contraption down here. And then there's this couple over here, which shows up in Vanderkamp after Vanderkamp after Vanderkamp. This is them on the bottom. Sometimes they're up in here in this section. You know, some guy ice skating with his beloved. And here is a rather famous couple right there. See, right there, that's pretty much good enough to be its own piece of artwork. It's just a small part of this painting. And let's see, you got an outhouse, a sleigh with a horse, so the ice is thick enough for a horse. By the way, it never gets like this in Amsterdam, so this is pretty much usually a fantasy altogether. It's rare that it ever gets so cold that the ice will freeze over like this on the canals here. Then you have proportions in the background, the trees in the background, and in there it looks like actually open water where there's boats all the way in the background. And then in here you see these kids in here in the middle right there, and they are playing a form of hockey called kloof, which is very popular. At this time. It doesn't survive today in its present form. Some say it's a predecessor for golf, some say it's a predecessor for hockey or whatever. All right. And then there's some crowd that's involved with something. God knows what that is that they're involved with over there. All these little mini paintings in a painting. And that's what makes Vanderkamp so interesting. One of my favorite artists in this museum, and you can actually see this. No, I'll go back way and let everybody else take pictures. Okay.